Good morning. Hey everyone. I promise I'm going to keep this video a lot shorter than yesterday's. I got a little carried away and excited as our first day. But today the oil that I want you to get out of your little sample pack is lavender. So lavender, I want you to open your bottle. I want you to smell it. That smells so good. And just like yesterday, I want you to comment here in the video and tell me kind of what your first thoughts are on the smell of lavender. What does it smell like to you? I will say that the first thing that I noticed about doTERRA lavender is how soft, and it does smell floral, but it's a soft floral, but how unlike any hand lotions or bath salts or chemically scented lavender, how different it was. I had convinced myself that I hated the smell of lavender, and because I'd smelled like Bath and Body Works and candles and lavender scented things, which were artificial fragrances, not real lavender. And oh my gosh, the difference is huge. So yeah, when I first smelled doTERRA lavender, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like I could do this lavender. This doesn't smell like old ladies perfume or soap. This smells like a plant, like flower. So let me know what you think about it. And I want to tell you what lavender is good for. So lavender's main chemical constituent is called linalool. This is like the science nerdiness of lavender. That has linalool, A-terpineol, linalool acetate. These are all, like, if you were to look at lavender in chemistry, this is what you would learn about this oil. But linalool is the compound in it that is relaxing and calming. So when you think lavender, you're going to think all things calming. So this is your all things calming oil. So yes, this is going to be calming for sleep. Lavender is what you're going to want to put on the bottoms of your feet, or maybe a drop on your chest, a little bit diluted before you fall asleep. It actually tells your brain to produce more serotonin. So again, our oils are not just pretty smells. They interact with our brains, they interact with our body chemistry to help us. So yes, this is an oil that you're going to want to apply for sleep. You can diffuse this down the road if you end up getting a diffuser. This is going to be awesome to diffuse about 30 minutes before bedtime. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Yay. I'm glad your oils came. I know it was a little bit late. Make sure you check out yesterday's too. I want to make sure that you know how to use your peppermint and orange too. But yeah, today we're talking about lavender, and this is a great oil to diffuse about 30 minutes before bedtime. You can do this in your kids' rooms too. This is going to help them inhale and just kind of get those, get that brain making that sleepy serotonin, that feel-good brain chemical that we want. So it's calming, but it's also calming topically. You can use this for skin. So I have burned, Taylor, my husband, actually has taken something out of the oven more than once without oven mitts. He's done this and burned his hands really badly. And the first time he did it, I put lavender just straight out of the bottle right on him. And it was so impressive to him. The next day, there was no blister. It takes the pain away. He didn't ice it, actually, which I was kind of thinking he should put lavender on it and ice it. He didn't ice it. And, like, it was no problem. So the second time he did this, he asked me for lavender, like, where's the lavender? So sometimes I keep this in my kitchen just for that, because I have little hands who are grabbing things. But this is really great for calming inflammation. So obviously inflammation with burns, inflammation, if you have any sort of like cuts, scrapes, this is a great oil to put in your boo-boo blend if you have kids who are of age that are always scraping themselves, scratching themselves, hurting themselves. It's really great for that, really calming for that. It's calming also for allergies. It's calming for that like response to pollen and mold and things like that. So diffusing that will help with the sniffles, which I'm totally getting right now. And I love to take this internally, actually, for allergies. It has a antihistamine effect. I personally love putting this with lemon and peppermint as a little allergy trio. Other things that lavender, I gotta stay on track. Lavender, so lavender has sedative properties, it has astringent, so cleaning properties, it has antihistamine properties, antispasmodic, so it's calming. I have used this too with peppermint for headaches to kind of calm any sort of like muscle spasms that could be happening, or even just to kind of create that like analgesic effect. So think of this as also really helpful for pain. It also has antidepressant properties, analgesic properties. It's relaxing, it's soothing, it's antibacterial. It's so many things. Lavender is one of those Swiss Army knife oils. So yes, we can use it also on sunburns, not just oven burns, but sunburns. If you love to be out in the sun like I do and you burn really easily, you can add this to a little bit of water and make yourself like a cooling mist. Add some peppermint. If you tend to get overheated with a sunburn, that would be really great. This would actually calm the burn. The peppermint would bring your body temperature down. Cuts, wounds, blisters, bug bites. We use this on mosquito bites all the time. It takes the itch out. I literally will just put my finger on the top of it and rub it on my kids' mosquito bites. Typically you should dilute it, but I have done that in a pinch where I'm just like putting it on and it will take the itch out. You can also use it for headaches like we talked about, but then emotionally, lavender is the oil of communication. So like we talked about the emotional benefits, all of our oils have emotional benefits, and lavender helps us from feeling like our communication is blocked to more open. So open communication, I'm gonna go back, helps us from that feeling of fearing rejection, feeling unseen, unheard, constricted or tense, maybe being emotionally dishonest, hiding, or kind of fearful of self-disclosure. That's kind of the insecurity that will be discovered if we let our true thoughts and feelings out. It's kind of that feeling. It helps shift us into feeling more open with our communication, relaxed, expressive, emotionally honest, and heard. And I love here it says, lavender supports individuals in releasing the tension and constriction that stems from the fear of expressing oneself. So really powerful that lavender is great at that too. So what I want you guys to do with lavender, it smells so good, yum. What I want y'all to do, I have two options for you. If you get any sort of burn or bug bite today, I want you to try this topically on it and let me know if that soothes it in any way. So that's your one option. You can use it topically. Or your second option for your challenge today, and again, this is for the getting your entries into the giveaway that I'm going to do at the end of the week. I want you to try putting it, body diffusing it, since you probably don't have a diffuser yet. And when we body diffuse, we put them on our pulse points. So wrists, inside of the wrists, behind the ears, or like we did yesterday with the peppermint, you can put it on your chest and literally just do like a shirt tent and inhale that way. You could also do a palm inhale like we did, but getting the aromatic benefits and taking 3 deep breaths and doing that when you need a little bit of calm. So if you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, that's a good time. Or just before bed, like keep it on your nightstand and do a couple of inhales and see if that helps you to kind of calm down at the end of the night. So that is the challenge. You can try it topically. Let me know if that takes your itch away or the burn pain away, or try this aromatically to kind of calm yourself. So let me know here when you've done it. Comment below. I'm going to add it to your tally for the week for when I do the drawing. Lavender is really powerful. I am so happy you guys who did the wild orange and peppermint and kind of talked about what you thought it smelled like and what you liked about it. It's really fun to see you guys experience it and interact. It makes me have all the warm fuzzies in my heart when I see you guys trying them and enjoying them. So keep me posted. Let me know what you think of lavender. And again, there's no wrong answer. We all have different responses to different oils. So if you open up this lavender and you're like, I don't love how that smells, I will tell you one thing, that oftentimes when you hate the smell of an oil, I don't hate lavender. I'm just saying, if you tended to hate the smell of an oil, oftentimes that points us back to the emotional component. And I will just say that that has been dead on in my experience. So let me know, just let me know your thoughts. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Has it worked topically for you before? Does this smell any different than lavender you've smelled before? Because I think it's super different and beautiful. I think doTERRA's lavender is sourced in Bulgaria. There's some farms over there in Bulgaria that we support, and they give us beautiful, super pure oils, and we have safe working conditions for them. And doTERRA is really great about creating a really symbiotic, great work environment for the different oil farms that we support all over the world. So more on that later. But anyway, yes, use your oils, comment, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and have a great Thursday. Yes, I'll see y'all tomorrow.